The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Here with Alonzo Houston after Carson-Newman falls to West Georgia in the opener. Alonzo had a really nice night, double-digit tackles to lead the Eagles defensively. And Alonzo, in this matchup, felt like you guys made some good adjustments after the first couple drives. What was it about what you guys were able to do that started forcing some turnovers and you guys started running around a little bit after those opening two drives?
It wasn't really play call. It just we started actually executing the play calls. At first everybody, big game. Everybody here, and it's like, they wetting the beds. You gotta, keep it tight. Play what we call and execute the assignments. And then once they started executing, everybody started running. It started working out like how defense should.
This is a very inexperienced group, as you mentioned. There's some guys that are maybe questioning some things on how to do certain things. With that in mind, you're very experienced. Rondro's very experienced. How do you try, in the heat of the moment, lead the team in those big decisions?
I just tell them to just look to the sideline. They're gonna give you the call, and if you don't know what to do, ask me. Because I literally, like, not trying to brag, I literally know what we in, everything. Just ask me. Don't sit there and not put us in as a defense in jeopardy. So it doesn't hurt to ask for them guys to ask because we run it in practice. So
there were a good amount of fans here. It was a really nice atmosphere to have this because you didn't get this last year. You haven't gotten it in almost 2 years. What did it feel like to run out for the first time here today and see a lot of these fans really stick around for all four quarters and support you?
Really. For me, I ain't really like that UVA Wise game. I couldn't play it because I was in quarantine, so it was like I ain't played for 2 years, and they were just like, gosh, like I finally get to play, and they were just like so much just built up, like just I'm ready, and then like I also like this though because in that time I had a lot of time to perfect my craft, perfect things I needed to work on and stuff like that, and just with the fans and everything, it's just it's crazy how over 2 years they still here. And it's it shows the support and as I was saying, we won. So even our fans, they won too, so they stuck together.
Obviously, you want to win every football game. This is a tough one. Certainly, it's a tough one to swallow, but there's a lot of season left. You still have conference play. You still have a chance to go undefeated in conference play. I know that's hard to potentially stomach right here, right now, a little after 10 o'clock after game one. 16 days until you take on a very good Wingate program. What do you guys try to do in that 16-day period to put this one behind you, learn from the mistakes, and start to show some of those glimpses of what could make this defense really good?
I just think we just need to focus, just execute everything. Everybody need to run to the ball. First man get there, tackle them. Please just tackle them. But the biggest thing is we just need to execute our calls. It's this game I think we killed ourselves in this game. Because everybody out there what I do. Everybody lined up on the wrong side. We call it left side. Somebody lined up on the right side. You line up on the wrong side. So I just think we come out and we just execute and just do what we do and play tough, hard-nosed football, we'll be straight.
Final question I'll have for you. You mentioned the fact that you were in quarantine last year. There's a lot of guys on this team that potentially weren't going to play this year had everything gone normally last year. You get that extra chance. You only have 9 more potential guarantees, and even those aren't guarantees with potential COVID protocols and everything like that. How do you want to try to cherish the rest of the season and make sure that moments like tonight don't happen in the future?
I just say we just got to stay together. I know it's hard that everybody want to point the blame when we all down, but we gotta stay together. Them my boys at the end. Whether we lose or we win, and as long as we build that bond together, I feel like we're gonna come together as a team. We just gotta keep it as one. Nobody need to branch out, nobody need to throw fits. We just need to keep it as one. And I feel like if we can do that, there'll be some success in the future.
Alonzo, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Alonzo Houston.